My name is Stephanie Swanger, and I am an assistant director for the Center for Career and Professional Development, as well as the university's Handshake administrator. And so I'm really excited that you are joining us today to learn more about Handshake and the basics and how to get started. And I can't wait to share this product with you. So just to tell you a little about who we are before we jump in, the Center for Career and Professional Development is the entity on campus which seeks to equip and empower Mercerians to thrive in the lifelong process of career and professional development. So that means we're not only teaching students for now, but we're teaching students for the future so that when they become alumni and they move throughout their career, they still have that vastly important skill set to be able to succeed throughout their career life. And so we do this through customized, innovative, and comprehensive career resources that are tailored to the individual's needs. So jumping right in, what is Handshake? Well, Handshake is the premier online career development platform that Mercer uses, and it will serve as the main hub for all things career development at Mercer. It is free to currently enrolled students and alumni, and so it is where our office, the Center for Career and Professional Development, will provide a lot of career resources and access to employers, information, graduate recruiters for our students and alumni. So why would a Mercerian use Handshake? Aside from the fact that it's got some amazing resources, why would you want to use this tool? Well, the first is to get connected. It's to connect with your peers, to connect with the Career Center, to connect with employers and recruiters, to connect with that vital piece of networking and career information. You would also use it to get discovered. You can be messaged by recruiters that are looking for candidates like you. You can input your career interest, and we will talk about that today, but it's to get discovered so that you have a platform for your career development. To get it all in one place, Handshake is the one-stop shop for career development here at Mercer University. You will have access to career building resources, events, jobs, opportunities, just a lot of really great information. But then, of course, most importantly, to get hired or to connect to that next step in your career, whether it's a job, an internship, or a graduate program. So getting started with Handshake, one of the most important things that you will learn is, of course, logging into Handshake. So in order to log into Handshake, you would visit mercer.joinhandshake.com. This is also linked off of the university's webpage. It's linked out of My Mercer, and it's linked off of our webpage. But when you visit that webpage, you will receive a screen that looks like the vision on the left, or that screenshot that's on the left. And as a Mercer University student, you are going to select that blue Mercer student login button. And that is going to direct you to a Mercer logon portal where you will enter your MUID and associated password, just like the screen says. Please use the same username and password that you use to access My Mercer. And once you enter that information and sign in, you will be redirected to full access of the Handshake platform. As a student or alumni at Mercer University, you have 100% access to every single career resource from day one. And so you'll be redirected to the Handshake home screen where you can access everything that you need. Today, specifically, when we're talking about resources, we're going to be talking about jobs and events and how to customize your information, which is the circles that are up on your top menu bar. So just kind of keep that in mind as we move through. This is the home screen, but those are going to be the things that we are focusing on today. Once you've logged into Handshake, it's going to be vastly important for you to keep your information updated and accurate at all times. So the first thing that you are going to want to do is to update your profile. And you can access your profile by clicking the circle icon in the upper right-hand corner. It will be a picture of you if you have uploaded your headshot, or it will be your initials. And then once you click on that, you'll have a drop-down box where you can click My Profile. And when you click on your profile, it will bring up information, the screenshot that is on the upper right-hand side of the platform, or of the screen, excuse me. Your account has been populated with a number of items: your name, your email, your major, your degree level, your academic level, and your school or college. These are all things that are coming directly from the registrar's office and correlate with whatever information the registrar has about you. So for example, if you look at your account and it has the wrong major for you, that means the registrar doesn't have the right major for you. So in order to update that major, you would need to go to the registrar's office. So again, we upload just the basics about you. The rest is up to you. The rest is really an opportunity for you to customize this platform for the exact opportunities that you are looking for. So what things might you want to add to your profile? Well, the platform is going to prompt you to update your profile. So you will see the little gauge in the upper left-hand corner that says your profile is 35% complete. And it's going to encourage you to add things to your profile so that your profile becomes more complete and you become a more robust, attractive candidate for future opportunities. You'll also see a portion of your portfolio or your profile that talks about your profile visibility. By default, everyone's profile visibility is set to private so that you have the opportunity to customize your profile before you display it to others. But your options are a private profile, a profile that's visible to employers, and then a profile that is visible to employers and Mercer community and other community members at large. So the students, your peers can see your profile. This becomes hugely important when we talk about peer-to-peer networking. When you as a first-year student can look at a Mercer student who's in your same major, who might be in their senior year, and see what they've accomplished and what they've done during their time at Mercer to become a successful Mercerian. The platform is going to ask you to add things like organizations or extracurricular activities you've been involved with, maybe some courses that you've taken, volunteer opportunities, projects, work experiences. Again, any of those things that are going to make you marketable. The next thing that you're going to want to do is update your career interest. And again, if you click that circle menu option in the upper right-hand corner, you'll get that same drop down and you can click on My Career Interest. And so with My Career Interest, you're going to be able to add things like, what career options are you interested in? Are you interested in working? Are you interested in graduate programs, military, fellowships, volunteer programs? What types of industries you might be interested in, or the cities you want to live in, your potential graduation year, and what types of job roles you are going to be looking for. The system uses this information to customize what your version of Handshake looks like for you. So when the system doesn't know a lot about you, it predicts a few things that it thinks you might like, but as you fill out these career interests, it's going to give you customized and personalized feedback on the types of jobs and opportunities you might be interested in. Next, you might want to update your notifications. And so again, if you click on that circle menu and go to your notifications, you will have the ability to edit your notification preferences. This is perfect for the individual who might say, I'm not getting enough emails from Handshake, or I'm getting too many emails from Handshake. You'll be able to update your notification preferences for things like jobs. Do you want notifications about jobs or about your appointments or about upcoming career fairs? And so you want to make sure that you take a look at that, and you'll be able to tell it, do you want that notification by email? Do you want that notification in Handshake itself? Or even if you download the mobile app, do you want that notification through your Handshake app on your cell phone? Next, you will want to upload your documents. And so by uploading your documents, you will have the opportunity to share items like your cover letters, personal statements, resumes, transcripts, and work products. This will become vastly important later when you are going to apply for opportunities in Handshake. So again, to get to the document section, we're going to use that same upper menu item and then click on, that's supposed to be a little bit higher up, click on the My Documents section. Next, we're going to talk about connecting or engaging with the Career Center. Handshake is the ultimate hub for career engagement and involvement at Mercer University. You can do that, of course, by engaging with our office directly, but you can also interact with a ton of resources electronically. So if you are on the platform, you've already logged into Handshake, and you want to know how to get involved with the Career Center, always up on your upper menu bar, there is the Career Center option. And so through that Career Center option, you will have access to all of our electronic resources. And when you click on that Career Center option, the screen that is currently displayed will pop up. And so specifically, we're going to be talking about how to engage with the Career Center through appointments and through the resources that are in Handshake. So first, how do you schedule an appointment? Well, of course, once you're on that Career Center page, if you click on that appointments box, it's going to bring you to a screen where you can select that you would like to schedule a new appointment. You're going to receive a series of prompts that will ask you what type of appointment you would like, who you would like to schedule it with. But the one thing that I always like pointing out to our Mercerians is that one of the prompts that you will receive is choosing a category. When it says Atlanta campus, Macon campus, and regional academic centers and distance learning, that you are not restricted, I'll say, to the options solely located at your campus. This mainly has to do with where our staff is located. So for example, I am located on the Macon campus. And if you wanted to schedule an appointment with me, you would click Macon campus. Whereas my colleague, Cindy Strobridge, is located on the Atlanta campus. And if you wanted to meet with her, you could click the Atlanta campus appointment. Mercerians are welcome to communicate and meet with any member of our staff, regardless of campus location. And so once you go to schedule your appointment, you're going to receive this screen over here to the right-hand side, and you'll be able to pick the exact date and time for your appointment. Why would you want to schedule an appointment with us? Well, really, there's any number of reasons you would want to schedule an appointment with us. But sometimes candidates really just meet with us to learn about CCPD, to understand what it is that we can offer them so that they know why they would want to use us in the future. But of course, we're always happy to help with things like discussing choosing or changing a major or a career option, your career documents, job and internship searches, graduate school advice, interview preparation, and more. Again, if we think back to that screen with the Career Center, we said we were going to talk about resources. And so when you click on resources, you are going to receive a page full of resources that we have cultivated just for Mercerians. And so you can click on any one of the career tiles and learn more about resume writing, learn more about interviewing, choosing and changing a major, doing a personality or intelligence assessment to help you narrow down your career choices. So we always highly suggest that Mercerians use not only our webpage, but use all of the resources in Handshake in order to cultivate career options that are appropriate for you. When you're in Handshake, one of the most important things that you can do is learn about our career events. And so the beauty of Handshake is that not only can you learn about our career events, but in some cases, you can even attend a career event through Handshake. If you're wanting to learn more about Handshake events or about career events that are hosted through Mercer, once logged into your Handshake account, you would want to click the events portion that is located in the upper left hand of your menu. What this will do is this will bring up your event page where you can use the filters featured in the upper middle of the page, where you can use, like I said, you can search for just career fairs, just things this month. You can even search just things that are hosted by Mercer University. But again, as a Mercerian, you will have 100% access to every event in the system. And the really cool thing about it is not only are there Mercer events here, but there are events hosted by our connected graduate schools and employers. So you can attend an event by Google, Amazon, your favorite graduate program. So we would highly suggest that as you're looking for opportunities or wanting to learn more, to consider looking at career events in Handshake. Of course, Handshake is most known for searching for opportunity, finding that next step in your career. And it starts right with the home screen. As soon as you log into Handshake, there is a number of recommendations for you, from events to jobs to things that are popular in your major, ways for you to get involved and search for that next opportunity. So make sure that you take some time to digest all of that information that's on your home screen, and know that, again, Handshake is cultivating this information based on what it knows about you. So for example, on my profile, I had added an interest in research. So it has provided opportunities for jobs and research for me. If I had said I was interested in internships, it would suggest internships. It would suggest full-time, part-time, graduate programs. It just depends on what each individual person is looking for. Of course, there are many other ways to look at jobs. And one of the top menu items that you see in the large screenshot is that you always have jobs as an option on your top menu bar. Again, Handshake will customize recommendations to you based on the career interest that you have put in the system when you updated your profile, any applications that you have filled out, and any engagement with Handshake. So for an example, if you look at the job posting that is on the right with Amazon, if you had looked at some job postings by Amazon, it's going to start maybe suggesting to you more Amazon opportunities. Or because you're looking at a software development engineering internship, it might start suggesting those opportunities to you. So again, the more you interact with the platform, the better results you will get. However, keep in mind, even with those suggestions, you always have 100% access to every opportunity that is listed in the system. Another really cool, important part about Handshake is the ability to communicate with recruiters. And you would do that through the messages portion of your top menu bar. This, as you can see on the screen, this is from my personal student account, and you can see that I have a number of different messages from recruiters who are trying to invite me to a different event or to apply for one of their opportunities. Handshake does say that students are 80% more likely to receive a message from an employer when they update their profile to include things like career documents, job interest, cities, industries. And so we're going to talk about that. But I definitely want you to make sure that you are always checking out that messages portion to make sure that you're not missing an important message from an employer. And again, you do that through the little messages portion that is in your upper right-hand portion of the screen. Lastly, before we move on, I can't stress enough how important it is as you are searching for your next opportunity to take your search with you on the go. I would highly suggest that you download the Handshake app. It is available on the Google Play and App Store from Apple, and it is a great way for you to schedule appointments on the go, look at opportunities, and even apply for internships and jobs on the go. So if you are an app person, then definitely take a look at downloading the Handshake app. This week, we have a challenge for you. We have a Handshake challenge. First and foremost, thank you so much for attending any of our webinars, but specifically for attending anything that pertains to Handshake. If you have not already updated your Handshake profile, now is the time to do so. And if you have already updated your Handshake profile, now is the time to revisit those interests that you put in prior and check to see if they are still accurate, or maybe if your interests have changed. So for Hype for Handshake month in September with Mercer University, we are challenging you this week to update your 3 Handshake profile must-haves. And again, this is through the career interest section of that upper right-hand menu bar. So again, job type. What types of opportunities are you looking for? Part-time, full-time options? Are you looking for jobs or internships? Are you looking for graduates opportunities, volunteer opportunities? Again, if it's career related, it is in Handshake. So start out by telling the system right now, this second, what types of opportunities are you looking for? Next, what cities are you looking for? Some of this might be aspirational. So you might be thinking, well, when I graduate, I would like to work in the following cities. But for right now, I'm looking for opportunities in this city. So think about it from both perspectives. If you're a student on the Macon Atlanta campus, of course you want to include those cities if you're looking for local opportunities. but also make sure that you're adding those aspirational cities where you think you might want to work in the future. Lastly, you want to update the roles section. What types of opportunities are you looking for? Are you looking for administrative, management, sales, design, technological opportunities? Tell the system what types of roles you might be looking for. It's not just enough for the system to know your major, because within each major, there's a ton of different opportunities that you could pursue. So by telling the system what types of roles you are looking for, the system will be able to make not only better recommendations for you, but employers will be able to find you easier and more efficiently. So with that, that's our handshake challenge for the week. And we also want you to connect to your future by connecting with us on social media. And so we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. This and all of our other webinars from the past and the future are located on our YouTube channel. And then also we are located on LinkedIn. So again, please connect with us in the future.